I mean, like the whole of Lone Pine is just unless you want scraps of cloth, there's no reason to go there.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
used to be really active, you know. Now it's
yeah,
nothing.
what they can do is that they can start the map from C4 and then end the map at E6 and then delete everything else on the map.
Yeah.
Then that's what H1Z1 is like right now. There's a little bit of stuff in Babas and there's a little bit of stuff like here and there. But I
And
mean, it's...
Cranberry and Ranchito, and a couple of campsites here and there,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it.
But you have to have like a shack here or a base here and just go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward to the spawns. I mean, how fucking fun is that? Hi guys, this is Mattias. And yes, lately there has been a lot of complaints about the state of the game in Just Survive of H1Z1. And for good reasons. The game is in a absolutely terrible state. It is really boring to play this game right now, and there is tons of new bugs that came with the latest update that introduced a couple of new features. Now, aside from some quite well-known spawn locations, which almost exclusively are located in Pleasant Valley, the game is just dead, empty, and boring. Now, it wouldn't be so terrible if the primitive combat was a little bit more interesting, and this is something that me and a lot of people that I've talked to wants to have addressed. Melee combat is an absolutely complete joke, and the fact that it has been buffed, you know, the damage has been buffed recently, it doesn't change the fact that it doesn't work properly. And on top of that, one of the many bugs that has been bothering me for basically for as long as I've played this game is how if you have a certain amount of ammo in your gun and you die, then that ammo just disappears. Now, that on top of all the bugs that came with the latest update, it's just too much. It really is. Now, this video isn't going to be focusing on bugs, whether they're new or old. There has been plenty of threads being posted on Reddit already, and even if I would be rambling on for hours about all the bugs that are frustrating, I would probably miss over half of them anyway. Now, what I want to focus this video on is primitive combat, something that this game has been lacking for as long as it's existed, basically. And it's the bows, the crossbow, the throwable spear, and the poor melee combat that I mentioned earlier. Not only are these features too weak, slow, and boring, but there's also too few of them. The combat in this game is massively focused on firearms, and even though there's a lot of problems in that area as well, whenever we log into a Just Survive server, it's basically all about finding weapons and ammo. So now when it comes to the already existing weapons, I think the biggest problems is that they are too slow. I mean, they fire too slow and they make you too stationary. Now my suggestions when it comes to the bows, all three of them, is that whatever buff that is introduced to these three weapons should be related to new arrow types. If you would allow us to craft an arrow type that has a sharp metal tip, my suggestion is that the arrow requires a metal shard combined with a regular arrow, and allow us to shoot that a little bit faster and also with a little bit better accuracy and faster projectile speed. Then that would be a nice addition to this game. On top of that, I would like to see weapons like throwing knives, perhaps a variety of dart guns. Blowpipes would be nice, and people have also suggested bolas and boomerangs, stuff like that, just to make it a little bit more interesting and to try to just generally get away from the total domination of regular guns, firearms, and military gear. Now, I'm not in any way saying that pistols, rifles, and shotguns should be weaker or that there should be less of them or something like that. It's just that the way it is now, if you have a bow, you're either just fighting somebody else that has a similar lack of firearms, or you are fighting a guy that is geared only for the purpose of trolling him or to make that person waste ammo. Yeah, where the fuck did that zombie go? Or did it jump down or something? Did you see where it went? Yeah, bugs, 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 bugs. When the developers promoted this game, when they announced it, they were very clear about letting us know about their experience with the Forge Light engine from making the game Planetside 2. And me, as a Planetside 2 veteran, I bought into it. I believed them when they said it. And unfortunately, the only thing we've seen that has transferred over from Planetside 2 is that they have introduced the same problems and the same bugs that we saw in that game. Same problems with optimization, same problems with people sliding on the floor or on the ground, and the consistency of new and old bugs in basically every single update. Personally, I'm having a really hard time enjoying this game right now. And if Battlefield 1, when it comes out, becomes anything that I'm hoping for, then it's pretty safe to say that I'm done with H1Z1 and survival games in general. It seems to me, based on my experience with H1Z1, Rust, checking out Miscreated, and talking to people playing DayZ, that game developers are not really ready to make proper survival games yet. The technique just doesn't seem to be there. Perhaps the game developers or the companies making these games overestimate their coders, their game engines, and maybe their servers. Anyway, whatever happens with our survival games in the future, as gamers, I guess all we can do is wait and see. So now for the rest of the video, I'd like to show you what it looked like when I was trying out the wooden spear in order to see if I could come up with any kind of suggestions. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. What? Did I just duplicate that? I'm a duper. I'm a duper, guys. No, you gotta keep it in. You gotta keep it in English, Vin Diesel. Sorry. I just duplicated a spear. Fuck, man. And I did it on stream. Oh. What? Maybe I didn't. Now it's not working at all. Well, it is H1Z1, so of course it isn't working, but... I'm duping spears here. Now I can make another one. This is so silly. Now I have a third spear. You want a spear, Tommy?
Yeah, why not? Fuck not.
Yeah, there's one here. It's a duped spear, so you'll get yourself. You risk getting banned though. Yeah. Here, it's in the. See if you can take it. Can you? No? Yeah, man. Spear duping. Reported. Banned. Dupe alert. The chat is going wild. Matti, you cheater.
Well, now we know Spirit doesn't kill it there.
No, but we have a lot of spears here. I just killed a zombie. And now there's like 1,000,000 spears here. Oh, they disappeared. Shit, I lost all my spears.